Can you bombard? Is he... There we go. Yeah. Just kind of shoo him away. Kerberos is doing quite well. I wonder what that means. I'm sure it has a meaning.
Consider a simple problem, such as navigation in a spaceship approaching light speed.
Oh, cool. So we got launch complexes and observatories, so that's good. And I think I might get a ranger out because I like the range. And quarries. Don't know. Can I build quarry? Well, let's look them up. I'd like to get that synergy if possible. Quarries. Is it just a tech that you have? Maybe it's just a tech that you start with. Soldier, Old Earth Relic Clinic. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. So what are we going for now? I don't know. And that's the problem. It takes forever to kind of go through this stuff. This would be nice because we do have so much miasma around. It's an awful lot of turns though. What is this? Allows worker miasma. That's nice. Workers take... Oh, I wanted to go after the ballistics one, I think. Well, maybe there's another sciencey thing I can pick up first, just to speed things along. What about this? Labs, recyclers. Yeah, this one was pretty good. We'll scoop up chemistry. And then hopefully between all the labs and stuff and building extra cities, that'll cut the time to research this down. Because I do want to get this. That would be a very good boost. There's actually a couple ones, like Gene Vault's fairly nice. This one's really good. I'm not sure what affinity level requirements. Okay, so that's in order to upgrade units to the affinity units, it makes it cheaper. So that's kind of a military tech. Anyway, yeah, we'll go with we'll just kind of like fill in some of the more sciencey and growth related stuff around here. Like maybe go for this as well, and then we'll push for ballistics. I think because we're all about orbital coverage, and I think getting more of that would be good. So, anyway, back to our map. Unit needs orders. I'm tempted to put him on Auto Explorer, but I'm worried that would get him killed. Because Auto Explorer in these games tends to be garbage. So, yeah, we can build a farm here. Yeah, maybe getting some food might be a decent idea. Let's do here, and then now let's go over here. It's a couple of turns of movement to reach there, but we can get more resources from that. It'll actually boost our production a bit. Man, our city, like, we do need growth, but we just don't have much, you know. Yeah, a lot of miasma around. It's not a great start, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of miasma and not much food resources. So it'll be nice once we spread to here, but it's gonna take a lot of time, I think. We should also think about getting some culture too. Let's see. Ultrasonic fence getting built. Colonist, Old Earth Relic in 5 turns. Let's do that. And a vivarium would be nice too. Get our food going. Sure. And that's good. That's good. So yeah, we'll build the colonist because I would like to get a second city going. I'm still wondering where to put it. We don't have all that much in the way of options. I was hoping to put it near oil of some kind, but we haven't found any oil. Because I think you need oil for like a lot of the orbital technology, and that's going to be a big focus of ours. So anyway, let's see. Next turn. Yeah, one thing I really would praise them on, the developers, is They're aliens? Yeah, I mean, they're bugs, which it's been done before, but they look like animals. You know, they don't... Well, how do I explain this? They basically... They could have done all kinds of stuff with aliens. And one thing that I see all the time and that, frankly, I just can't stand is when you have a science fiction game and everybody just looks humanoid. And they, you know, there's no attempt at trying to do interesting alien biologies. And that's just so lame. It's like, you know, if you're throwing... The reason why people do that is it's easier for a human... Oh, what is this? Sure. Yeah, I'm glad that they're happy to work with me. So, oh yeah, aliens heal on miasma too. But you know, what is this? Elodia of Franco Iberia. We are so pleased to have you have come to visit. Wine or a sweet? Well, that's nice. Let's demand wine and sweets. No, let's publicly condemn. Let's ask her if she wants to cooperate. Okay, well maybe we will in the future. I'm just gonna be friendly to the civs. Hopefully they won't do like a jerk move and build right next to a good city area that I wanted, but we'll see how it goes. Working on that chemistry. Oh yes. Let's see. Moving along. But yeah, like, I like that the aliens, like, one, they have a central theme. They look like something that would have evolved from a common ancestor. And that's something that I really wish Hollywood would get right. And they just don't. Like, over and over again, when they come up with trying to do an alien design, there's all this tendency to make them humanoid, and there's this tendency to kind of throw everything in there. Like, for example, the movie Avatar. It drove me absolutely nuts that the design for the Na'vi was humanoid. Because, like, you look at every animal on that planet, and they're hexapedal. You know, hexapedal. They have 6 legs. And then suddenly a 4-legged tetrapod appears. That never happens in nature. You hardly ever see a species evolve with less limbs. More often than not, because limbs are quite useful organs, or what do you call it? A limb's not quite an organ, but you know, they're such useful tools for survival. Instead of losing a limb will be modified and turned into something else. So, like the Na'vi, in my mind, they should have had 6 limbs. They should have maybe like 2 smaller, like T-Rex arms towards the front, and maybe some larger arms that were specialized more towards maybe not manipulating stuff, but like maybe defensive weaponry or something of that nature. And the smaller arms could have been like what manipulates stuff. And it's just, there's such this push to make aliens look like humans because it's easier to sympathize with them that way, and it's easier from an audience point of view to kind of understand them. And even in films that kind of purport to get away from that trap, like District 9, don't. The aliens in District 9 still have 2 expressive eyes and pupils. They didn't have compound eyes, yet they're supposed to be based off of insects. They walk on 2 legs, and they use arms for manipulating stuff in their environment. It's just, I don't know. It's frustrating as a student of biology, as someone who has learned about evolution, that the understanding of it seems to be so limited in our creative communities. But this game did it right. They made it so that, one, I feel like every organism belongs in this ecosystem. They're a part of it. They've developed from a common ancestor, and you know, yeah, they're bugs, which I guess has been done, but the fact that they're able to go and be creative about it that way. Let's check out our diplomacy. I think. Let's see. We have a cooperation agreement. Everyone loves us except for. That might actually be because they haven't known us a while. Yeah, it's because they just landed. So over time they'll stack up. But you know, it's interesting how. Oh, that's actually score. I see. I keep forgetting this is the score. Oh, we're falling behind on score. We're middle of the pack. I'm hoping we'll get ahead on that. We need a second city. We need a city with more growth. This it's kind of hurting us right now how limited the growth is on Krabrost. So let's look around a bit, kind of figure out, is there like a good spot for that? Xenomass is kind of a balance thing. That has some fruit. Like, honestly, maybe around here. And then developing, like, the Xenomass and along the river. I think that could be a decent city. Yeah. It's tough, though. I mean, there's so much miasma over here. And not much in the way of food. You know, there's some, but... yeah, it's mostly production. I'm just going to let kind of Krabrost kind of grow down this general direction and take over all this like chitin fruit. So I'm going to leave this open for Krabrost, and hopefully we'll get some of the orbiting satellites that will clear the miasma to help out. The food situation though, like I need a high growth city to get caught up, and I just don't have it right now. But I think if we found here, we'll get, there's stuff we can get that will help. You know, we'll grow into the fruit, the chitin, all this xenomass. We can develop farms along the river and pick up some of the more chitin down south. This seems like a decent spot. Still haven't seen any petroleum, so keep an eye out for that. Actually, I wonder, is there a way, if I go to the mini-map and I tell them, show resource icons. Okay, so that'll let us know what's going on in different places. I might not leave that up, because well, we'll leave it up for now. Basalt. Interesting. Okay. We can close that. Let's make plantation. Just, I mean, we're boosting our production pretty well, just not really our food. So... and we're not growing because we're building the colony, so... oh well. I wonder if... I think food applies towards the production of that settler, so... these are kind of the slower turns in the beginning. Okay, cool. So an alliance, kind of between us and the Kavithans. Sounds like a plan. Awesome. Pan-Asian Cooperative Kavithan. Let's see. More alien. Die, you alien scum. They're getting a bit more bold. They're starting to send the bigger guys. We'll probably have a siege worm approaching us. The good news is, like, once we get that fence, we'll be relatively safe. Yeah, I'm kind of like being a bully to the aliens. I probably didn't have to claim their nest, but whatever. They're in the way. Okay, I want to work out this diplomacy thing. Make like a deal. Cooperation. Pan-Asian Cooperative has a cooperation agreement. Okay. Let's see, can we... deal? Well, let's go for... let's see, if the player, the other will immediately automatically declare war on his enemies. Also provides... let's go for an alliance. Let's see what they'll... let's propose it. Awesome. Alliance. Very good. Okay. And let's get an alliance going with these guys. The three of us can team up and take on Hutama, who's clearly like an aggressor. I mean, look how aggressive his score is. And we're friendly with him, so why not? Let's talk. The man. Let's see, an alliance. Lovely. What other deals can we do? We can trade energy and stuff. We have no strategic. Let's see. And... oh, we can give cities. Nice, nice. Okay. deal to third party. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So we can do like, if they declare war on someone and we want them to be friendly, we can ask them to be friendly. So, give me all your energy, jerks. Nah. All right, awesome. Getting alliances, doing all that. And plus we're far enough away from like Tiangong and Mandira that I don't feel like they're pressuring me. Ciudadela, I feel really pressured actually. They're quite close. It looks like they have intentions on land that I really want. So we might have to deal. We might have to deal with these guys. I wonder, let's ask our new allies. Is there, like, how can we tell? I'm just trying to figure out how you can, maybe it's under discuss. No. How do we know who they like and dislike? Is it this tab? How do I do that? Yeah. I'll have to look that up, I think. Current deals. It's odd. Like, I'd love to be able to, like, figure out who he is friendly with and who she is. I'm gonna do... Ooh. Loud noises, loud noises. I'm gonna do some research on that. We'll have to get back to it because that'll let us know, like... I don't want to get kind of rowdy with this guy if he's friends with our ally. So, you know, I don't want to strain that relationship. Slavic... Okay, we're all buddy-buddy. We're the we literally are the BRICS. Russia, India, and China right now. Actually, you know, Brazil would be the fourth one of that. Maybe we will be friendly with them. It depends. If they have some really good stuff around there, I might get a little nervous, but that's kind of funny. I really like that idea, actually, of having our alliance be the BRIC alliance. If you don't know what that is, it's an... Oh no, don't end on the miasma. This is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to tell what is miasma and what isn't. Oh wow, he's gonna get a little damage. And eventually we'll clear out I'll launch satellites and just go to town on all this stuff, so. Yeah. Yeah, we know that. That's literally why I made an alliance with both y'all. Both y'all. Miasma. Let's not explore that way. He's nearly dead, actually. I should stop and heal. I should stop and heal pretty bad. But you see what I mean? Like, all the critters have 6 legs. It makes sense from the point of view of evolution. So, kudos. Whoever designed this did a good job. Ooh, a blood bank. We got a clinic. It's split by an ideological divide. Security improving our new territory has put great strain on military and civil workforces. Okay, so basically, what's our future going to be? Are we going to be a military power, or are we going to be like a civilian power? It's actually interesting. Let's make a decision. How do I? Here we go. So we can provide care for defense workers, which makes our cities stronger, or we can boost the health. Overall, I feel like the clinic is a very powerful building, and health is actually quite important and quite difficult to get. So I would go with this one. Depending on how you're playing, though, this might be the way to go. But I'm gonna go for our health. So cool. And those are nice. Like, those little things will happen from time to time. Let's see. Blood bank, okay. More aliens. Bug or off. Just go away, these jerks. We'll keep blasting them, they'll be gone, but yeah, we've definitely poked the bear, so to speak, and I'm a little nervous about it, but who knows? Now, titanium is supposed to be a good resource as a xenomass, so I don't know. Maybe we'll found something over here. Get the algae, because algae is a good food source. It's awfully close to Kerberos. So I think Kerberos is gonna kind of grow out to here. We'll see. I actually haven't played much Civ 5 at all. Like, you'd think I'd play a ton of it, but basically the transition from Civ 4 to Civ 5, it was so awkward for me to, like, lose spies, religion, like, all those things that I really enjoyed about Civ 4, and then have to reset the Civ 5, that I could never, like, jump on board the Civ 5 bandwagon. Now that they put out all these expansions, it's tempting to, like, go and buy the package deal, like the gold version, and play it with all the stuff in it. At the same time, it's so late to pick it up and like, you know, go after it that. And I own the base game, but I never got the expansions, and I couldn't. The other thing is, like, it was on my older machine. I couldn't run it. I mean, it was basically like, see how these squares look? They would have been just like purple, like no textures on them at all. I would have to play in the lowest quality settings, and it just. I couldn't get into it with the graphics being poor on my old machine, combined with the fact that I was losing all the cool, really fun stuff that I had gotten used. I honestly, Civ 4 spoiled me, so I played like a few turns of Civ 5 and kind of gave up on it. And I kind of regret that, because looking back, like, I've watched some Let's Play series on it since then. I've seen that it can be quite fun, and unfortunately, it looks like Civ 6 is around the corner. So I'm kind of in this kind of mood of, do I try to play catch up and play Civ 5, or do I wait for Civ 6 to come out and just jump in on that? And I'm thinking I'm going to wait for Civ 6, which is a shame, because looking back, like, and the other thing too was, I was still in school, and it's tough to balance, like, when you're. I was earning 2 degrees at the time in biology and physics, and my word, it's tough to balance the homework in those subjects, and also have time to devote to learning a new game. So I missed, I missed that bandwagon, and I kind of regret it, because people have said it's the best in the series. And Civ 4 was so good that if Civ 5 is now just as good as Civ 4, I missed out on something really special. But we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful though that Civ 6 it's rumor mill. It's not anything official yet, but the rumor mill is it's going to come out sometime in like second quarter 2016. If that's the case, like, I'll wait and pick Civilization back up with Civ 6. And then I'll be playing from the ground up, and I'll be... The other issue, too, is, in a way, Civ 5, like, the tech tree, it did remind me a little bit of Civ Revolution. Like, they had simplified and streamlined it a lot. And that kind of turned me off a bit. I liked the fact that with the Civ tree... And with the science tree in Civ 4, like there was some stuff you could like totally skip, and you could really specialize your civilization. Like you didn't have to pick up writing or alphabet. Like you could get away with, and I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, so maybe we'll do a Civ 5 play. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time. We'll see how this one goes, how quickly we get through it. If it takes some time to get through this, then my thoughts are, let's wait till Civ 6. So that is that. I should have hit the next turn button, but I didn't.